we need to make sure that the staging is set up correctly, and this is most definitely not correct. Okay. House, yeah, that's the right ones. Next we get rid of these. Then we're left with that. Then we get rid. Wait a second. Then there's this. Then there's. Yeah, that's the right set. After that, what happens? After that, we deploy the lander, and that is an extra stage which shouldn't even be there. To get rid of those when you can. And that's the oh my god, we're gonna land stage. Land home, I mean. Okay, so we have a total of 10 fuel tanks for 3 engines here, which is the same as if we had a 3-coupler with 3 tanks and a set of engines underneath plus an extra tank. Okay, ready to test this out. Hopefully it doesn't crash on the launch pad. That would be kind of weird. I think this should be okay. It has a nice wide base to rest on. Everything is tied together. Should be okay. Should be okay. Okay, we haven't crashed yet. My, this is really laggy. Of course, it's still generating the world, but still. Okay, we need more struts there, and we need to get... Actually need to make this smaller. It's lagging again. Although it seemed like it was okay on power. Okay, gonna start. Getting rid of this here. Then, what is this feeding into? Whoops. Actually, we'll do it like this. You can use Ctrl Z to undo your last move. Okay. You'll avoid making it too big this time, I hope. Okay, fuel lines are up there. I might need to replace these engines with something a bit more powerful. But it should be doable. Shouldn't be a problem. The lag is caused more by the amount of components than anything else. It has trouble handling a large amount of objects at the same time. We need to tie this lower part to something higher up too. Okay, that should be okay. Now if this didn't mess up our staging, which it added the new components in the wrong place, but other than that it should be fine. Okay, let's try this out now. of course this ship is meant for travel to the moon. Whether it can or cannot travel to the Minmus as well has nothing to do with this exercise. Yeah, it's still lagging a bit. Okay, now we have 7 fuel tanks for these engines there. Okay, let's try and launch this. And it's still spinning around. Yeah, I think these are off center a bit. I'm pressing escape to help keep the height meter from glitching out. It should get better once this first stage is finished. Oh, for problem is too many objects. Yeah, it's a little better now and we're heading up nicely, but still. Now, first I want to see how it's doing for power, but yeah, it is less stable than I hoped. Then again, we're picking up quite a lot of speed, more than we strictly speaking need to. Actually, yeah. Yeah, you want to wobble a lot. Fondest wish in life and all that. Okay, we need to begin our turn now. Turn, turn, god damn it. Thing is, if you try to speed up too much in the lower atmosphere, it wastes a lot of fuel, because the faster you try to move, the more the air tries to slow you down. So I think the amount of fuel is good, but we'll probably get rid of or rearrange the engines some. And that of course will get rid of some additional weight. And maybe we'll change these 6 to vectoring engines instead. Now what I want to see is how much fuel we have left once we make it into orbit. How easily we can transfer to the moon with this current setup. Although I won't be keeping it like it is, it's too laggy at the start, which is what I want to avoid. Although